Open School Team Bumba tells the story of why there is day and night, based on myths of native North Americans, the Bushonga people of the Congo, and us, Team Bumba. We hope you enjoy the show. In the beginning, all was dark. Then out of the darkness came Bumba, a giant figure. He was not feeling well. In fact, he had not been feeling well for millions of years. He was lonely, and the unbearable solitude was making him ill. Troubled by a ballooning bellyache, he staggered, moaned, and vomited up the sun. Light burst forth into the universe, and he choked out the moon. The stars came next, and then, with a tremendous effort, he threw up the planet Earth. This nauseating display was brought to a triumphant conclusion when he vomited forth 9 animals, an assortment of humans, and a pile of carrots. Exhausted from his labors, he sat and watched as the 9 creatures multiplied. After a while, they had evolved into every living thing on Earth. In those days, the day and the night were exactly the same. One time when Rabbit was going along, she began to think about the days and the nights and how they were alike, and how there wasn't enough light. In a loud voice she said,
"There is not enough light. I cannot see where I'm going. I need more light."
Just then, Rabbit heard a voice that said,
"There is enough light in the world."
Rabbit could not see who was talking, and so she called out,
"Who is there? Who is speaking to me?"
"It is Owl, and I say there is enough light in the world."
Then Rabbit said,
"Well, I say there is not enough light, and I will call the animals together. We will have a council, and I will ask them if they think there is enough light, and they will agree with me."
But then Owl said,
"I will invite all of the birds of the air. We will join the council, and then you will see that the birds will agree with me, and then you will note that there is enough light in the world."
Well, all the animals and all the birds came together, and they all sat around in a great circle and waited for Rabbit and Owl to speak. Rabbit stepped forward and said,
"There is not enough light in the world. We need more light. We need more light."
Then Owl stepped forward and said,
"There is too much light. We do not need more light."
Well, with that, all the animals and birds began to talk to one another. Bear said,
"There is way too much light. I like to sleep in the dark. If there is more light, I won't sleep as well."
One of the birds said,
"I want more light so I can gather twigs for my nest."
Raccoon said,
I agree with Owl.
Frog said,
"There is plenty of light. I can't sing well when it is too bright."
The buffalo said,
"With so little light, I can't find enough grass. I get hungry."
Then all the animals and birds began to talk at once. Finally, Rabbit and Owl decided that they would settle the argument by seeing which of them had the strongest medicine. And whoever had the greatest power, well, that person would have her way. So Owl began to say,
Night, 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 night.
and then Rabbit spoke faster.
Light, 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 light.
Then Owl spoke even faster.
Night, 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 night.
Rabbit was saying, light, 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 light. And Owl was saying, night, 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 night. When louder than all, a deep voice said,
Quiet, enough!
It was Bumba, who was disturbed by the argument. After listening to both sides and consulting the sun and the moon, Bumba worked out a compromise.
Sun, will you keep the light in the sky longer for a part of the year for Rabbit and Buffalo and their friends?
Sun said,
Yes.
Moon,
said Bumba.
will you stay in the sky longer for part of the year for Owl and Bear and their friends?
Moon said.
I'll say yes as well.
So Rabbit and Owl and all the animals got what they wanted for part of the time. And then the world was once again in peace. Bumba then ascended to heaven, never to be seen again. This is Team Bumba, Puppet Group. We are Larissa, Balthazar, Rayana, Jesse, Jasmine, Alex, Abdul, Therese, Daniel, Randall, JT, Natasha, Aaliyah, Taylor Tyler, Omar, Erin, and Sadie. Thanks to Elizabeth, Ethan, and everyone at Open School Eve, Caldera, and you.